Hello. Thanks for being here. Yes, I had to bury another brother. The only other brother I had is a year younger than me, and he got sick around Christmas time. Thought it was the flu, then he thought it was COVID. And then a couple weeks ago, well, just over a week ago, he ended up going to the hospital because it just got worse. And they discovered a suspicious, patch on his skin, and it was stage 5 melanoma. And he was going to go home, but a couple hours later he was gone. So I was playing the game that day. I had no idea. Anyway, I cut out the footage that I had from there, and I won't apologize for taking time off. I hope you understand why I did. But in less than 3 months, I have had to bury both of my brothers. And I'm sure you understand, at least how I feel or what I'm going through. So I took some time off, and I'm going to try and get back into things and hope for the best. So what I thought I would do is show you the work that I had been doing up until that point. I did manage to get our garden and our little river in, but I'm not happy with that. I like them, but I don't think I like the positioning. Okay, I like our river. I think the river should stay, but this garden looks a little out of place. I suppose I might be able to put something around it, but I just don't think it's in a good spot. But this, I'm happy with. I think it turned out well. I'm not unhappy with this. It took a while to do, but in the end, I think I made it work. So I want to keep this here, but either rearrange our garden, I keep calling it a garden, our little farm plot here. Put it in a different spot. I just don't know. I'm not happy with the way that looks. That's all I can say. I did rearrange things here. I didn't get to the colored fences for all of my villagers though. And I added a bit more to our forest here, and I think it is coming along well. You can traverse through here. Isabel did tell me when I got back that we had a camper. So we need to go in there and find out who it's going to be. Today's video, I am going to work on our 9th villager. And we'll see if, I don't know if we can take this one. I don't have the plot down yet. We will see. Who is it going to be? Oh, Agent S. Okay, well, I've had her before, and I do have her amiibo card. She's cute. We do need a squirrel. I do not have a squirrel on the island. And by the way, I've decided with my daughter's help that I'm just going to go for more vibrancy as far as the villagers go. But the issue is we have 3 purple, 2 blue, and 2 brown. And then I think we have 1 white and 1, no, yeah, just 1 white. Would you call Bud yellow or brown? So I put the cave there. It's like the little bit of waterfall is behind it. But it fits okay. You can get in and out of there. It is getting a little crowded in our forest, but I don't mind it. I added a bunch of flowers. I rearranged a view of our reindeer. And it looks really, really charming at nighttime. So I'm not unhappy with the way it turned out. We need 2 more villages to make 10. And I've decided I'm just going to go for it. We don't want purple, we don't want blue, and we don't want brown. That leaves green, yellow, and pink. And I really don't have, other than, I am sorry to say, I tried with B, and we're just not gelling. She behaves more like a snooty than a normie, and I really enjoy the normie personality, and I'm just not getting that with B. So I would like to find another normie. I mean, I could wait until she asks to move out and then find another normie. Or if I find a normie I like, we'll take that one. But it's more about color at this point. Well, that's not entirely true either, because I don't think I want another jock. Jock personality is probably my least favorite. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I think it is Smug that is my least favorite. And then Jock. And then, I think Snooty. And then Sisterly. And then Normie. And then Peppy. I really enjoy Peppies. You know, I really don't even have a particular villager in mind for this. And you know what I also think is kind of odd? All of the villagers I was hoping to find for Cabot Cove on our last island, I'm finding them now. All of the beige and light brown, the neutral colors that I wanted on Cabot Cove, I could never find them. And I'm meeting them all now. It figures, right? It is a bit of a long, well, for me, it's a bit of a long haul. I had 54 tickets on me. I saw somebody walking, but I didn't quite catch. Oh, is that Kabuki? He's a crank, right? Look at that face. Yeah, he's a crank. I think I've only met him in the nearly 5 years that I've had this game. I think I've only met him once. I'm not too much of a fan of the scary, creepy face. But, you know, he's a perfect crank, right? So on we go. I am sorry my back is acting up again. I'm trying to sit still. Oh, I think that's Pinky. She's cute. I've had her before, though. She's a cute Peppy. Oh, my back. Yeah, the chair is going to be creaking. I do apologize. Ugh. So how has everybody been? I've been gone a little over a week. 12, 13 days, something like that. I hope you've all been well. The weather here is atrocious. I know you're not supposed to talk about the weather, but what else is there to talk about? And by the way, real quick, I know this probably goes without saying. Oh, Axel. I've had him twice. He's cute. He's a cute chap. We are wearing the same colors. He's cute. I know this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Phil was an avid outdoorsman. And even this last summer, they would always go up north, and he would spend all of his time on a boat fishing for weeks, every single year, and all summer long. See, now Kitty, oh my gosh, I had hoped so badly that I would find her on Cabot Cove. She was one of my secret picks for a snooty. A very rare kitty to find. I'm sure some of you probably Wouldn't care for her because she's a little dolled up, but I like the dolled up ones. But anyway, he was an avid outdoorsman. He was always outside from, gosh, even in the winter. So don't take it for granted. Oh, that's Kevin. Yeah. Kevin Bacon. Very funny. Another neutral. Well, he's a little on the orange side. And I might not mind. Well, I still think Bud is a bit that color, right? Orangey. Not exactly brown. Not yellow. Well, oh. His mane is yellow and his skin is brown. Yeah, we've met Tipper so many times. Use a sunscreen, people. If you're going to be out for any extended time, use a sunscreen. That's Jitters, and he's probably the only bird that I really don't care for. I wish they hadn't ruined him. He's green, and we could use a green. But those eyes. Oh, who's that? Oh, Curlos. He's a smug. Cute. I like his eyes. He's different. But he's brown. Well, I can't see. I'm saying we have two browns. B is brown, but I don't know about Bud. I don't know what you call him. Oh, that's Apple. She's pink. But I think you guys know by now how I feel about the hamsters. I love them in real life. Oh, I gotta share something kind of fascinating with you. Two things, actually. The night that my brother passed away, I was awakened at 2:38 in the morning, which is about not even 7-10 minutes after he passed away. And my daughter has Allie. Isn't she cute? It was like a chime that got louder and louder and louder, and I just jumped out of my sleep. I'm like, what the heck was that? So I rolled over to go back to sleep, and my brother was standing at the side of my bed when he was like 14, 15 years old, just staring at my closet. And I'm like, what is going on? I thought that was really weird. I went back to sleep. I just didn't think about it. I'm like, well, he was very shadowy. Oh, I like Frigga. Oh, I really like her, but I would call that purple. Purple and white. She's so cute. And then, after his funeral, I came home by myself. And I pulled into the driveway, and there was a hawk just standing on our fence, looking right at me, and it was huge. It was at least 3 feet tall. Angus! Oh, I had Angus before. Nobody liked him, but I really did. I really enjoyed him. Oh, he was so sweet. Hi, Angus. How have you been? Yeah, there was a hawk just sitting there, preening himself, and he kept staring at me, and I'm like, hello, how you doing? You are pretty cool looking. Oh, and Biff, too. I had Biff before. Nah, that's definitely brown. And then, after just not even a minute, he just took off, and he went right past the driver's side door with his wings out. Oh, my gosh. It was so cool. So I'm like, goodbye, brother. It was really neat. I never remember her Ava. Okay, I don't know why I want to call her Evelyn. Isn't she cute? Are there a lot of red? I don't think there are any actual... Well, wait a minute now. There's Cherry. Cherry's red. I don't like her, but she's red. I guess you might call Ava has some red on her. That's another color I could go for. Yeah, after all these islands, that's the first bottle that I found. I didn't find too many, and I'm not going to be opening them, so don't worry about that. But I'm trying to think. I know everybody's going to say, Rainbow, you're making a kid core island. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I'm still struggling with pathing. I think what is stopping me is, I keep telling myself we should wait till the snow melts and then you'll be able to see it better. But is that true? I'm pretty sure you can paint over the snow the same way you can paint over the grass and it will show up. I'll have to try it. But I'm hesitating because I'm wondering how much of this I'm going to have to change once the snow does melt. I'm avoiding the snowmen and anything related to the holiday because I don't want it to look holiday. I just want it to look very colorful. I want a very colorful island. I'm sorry about this. I couldn't find him. You guys probably saw him right away. Like, where in the world is this? I've had Raymond before. And yeah, he's cool. And he's a cat, which makes it great. I like his ears. I wasn't as big a fan as everybody else was. I found it extremely hard to believe that people paid real money for him. But if you've got it, go for it. Now Snooty here, she wasn't purple. She has the yellow tail. And there is a lot of pink on her. And I guess she's not all that popular, but I've never had her before. And I just think she's got interesting coloring. So I wouldn't mind having her on an island. And we did lose Antonio, so it's not like we, don't need another. Becky? Yep, Becky. Way too purple, all purple. But she is rather charming, isn't she? Very fancy. She's not bad. The blue eyeshadow just kills me. Every time I see blue eyeshadow, oh my gosh, I won't cut myself off. That is Eloise. We meet her a lot, and she is yellow, and she is a normie. But every time I see blue eyeshadow, I think 1968 CoverGirl. It's funny. This is Flip. My daughter just got rid of him. I don't know why. I think he's cute. But she is actually making changes, so I'm not going to say anything. Good for her. Glad she's finally making changes on that island. But speaking of blue eyeshadow, while I was, coming down from this latest death, I was goofing around on The Sims. What is your name? Boots. He's a pretty frequent starter for a jock. A lot of people I know, they pick an island and they get Boots. He's very green, and he does wear that jester's costume. So he'd be a good choice as well. But like I said, the jocks, that's the last thing I think about. So I was just goofing around with The Sims. There's a great big, 8-year anniversary coming up. 9, 10, 2014. 2014 to 2025. Yeah, that's 10 years. And so I reinstalled The Sims 4, and I was just goofing around, having some fun. There's a lot of updates, a lot of free items. And I think February 3rd, tomorrow, starts. They're going to be doing something every single week. I think for the whole month. Oh, there's Gail. I could be wrong, but I think my daughter has or had Gail. She's not a bad pink. She's very cute. I love the heart on her nose. But I'm thinking that my daughter has her or had her. I just can't remember. I think she has her. I would have taken her, but I just couldn't be too sure. Oh, and another thing. My phone. Oh my gosh, the basement. Ton of water came in it. The temperature went up and it started raining really hard. And I thought the ground was frozen, but apparently not. So I had my phone in my pocket and I started sweeping the water toward the drain and boom. Now Julia here is perfect for colorful. I have had her before. And she is a snooty, but she's green, you know. That's one of the colors we need. So yeah, I was sweeping the water toward the drain. Oh my goodness, it's Willow. And she's yellow and pink. I have her amiibo card and I have had her before as well. But I gotta say hi to her. Haven't seen her in forever. That is another color we need. And you know, a lot of people make fun of her and call her a highlighter, and I think that's mean. She's the only decent yellow in the game. I'm trying to think of any other yellows that don't look like vomit. Maybe there are some and I just can't think of them off the top of my head. So I'm kind of looking forward to the Sims 4 updates and all of the goodies that we're going to be getting. Oh dear, it's Cephalopod again. Hi, sweetheart. You're gray. That is not a vibrant color. But I was what's his name? Clyde? My daughter has him. Very handsome, smug, regal looking, princely. I think his name, no, I don't think it's Clyde. Colton. Oh, Lindbergh. We've met Lindbergh several times, but that's the wrong, oh, well, yeah, it's more of a brown than an orange, right? I don't think I'll be making any Sims 4 videos, but the only I'm trying to explain as easily as I can. Chief. There again, would you call that orange or brown? Maybe there is no true orange in the game. I'm sorry, I have to move. My back is killing me. Okay. I've had Chief before, though. And we have 2 wolves already. One of them is oh, Rocco! And he's green. I've had Rocco before. I might be inclined to build. Oh, Greta. Aren't you cute? Why do you have to be white? Monochrome. Do you know somebody called her Grandma? I thought that was so mean. I'm a grandma. There's Tipper again. Hey, Tipper. Long time no see. Oh well, ageism is alive and rampant on the internet, isn't it? Oh, it's a squirrel and she's green and yellow. Look at those teeth. She got some big eyes and chompers, huh? I didn't catch her name. Oh well, sorry about that. Her eyes scared. Goldie's yellow. She's even got a bit of orange in her. And she's a normie. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, we found her. That's Islander number 9. Only got one more to go. Okay. I'm not unhappy with this. Let me know what you think if you want to. And I will be back probably in a couple days. I've got to figure out what to do with our farm. We'll get Goldie moved in, and then I'll have to do some decorating around her place. And then I have to look for number 10, and I just don't want to do that on top of this one, so I'll give that a couple days. But I do thank you for being here and being patient with me. I appreciate that. You take good care of yourselves. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.